Over a year ago, I started drawing Cannibal, my comic. And that first chapter that I did was kind of shit. It wasn't very good. And I knew that when I was making it because I had never made comics before. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but I knew that over time I would learn and I would understand what the do's and don'ts are. And I didn't really even know what to look up in terms of what I should be doing from the start. And so as I went through the first chapter, I learned, I was like, okay, I got to figure this out. I got to figure that out. I didn't really think about all this stuff. And by that second chapter, I think I figured out a lot of stuff. And so one example of that is that I use Clip Studio Pro. I space out my panels. It's a pretty normal thing. But in that first chapter, I used Photoshop and I didn't space out my panels at all. And those panels weren't even that good to begin with. So I always thought, I'll go back one day and I'll redraw chapter 1. Because I want that first chapter to be solid. I want it to be really good. And I want it to suck someone in. And I didn't feel like it was doing that right then. But I think that time might be now, because I don't want to improve so drastically that the art from chapter 1 might be so good and then the chapter 2 artwork is suddenly so bad. And I think my art is not drastically better than chapter 2, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with chapter 1. I want that one to be a little bit better, and I want that one to suck someone in as soon as they pick it up. And I think that as soon as I finish this latest chapter that I'm working on, that I'll take a brief hiatus because I will be reissuing chapter 1 and I will be making it the right way. And I'm actually super excited to do that. I don't want to just go through and redraw everything that I've done. I think the story, as I've told it, is actually all right, but there's some compositions that I would change, and it might be most of them, but I don't really want to trash it either, because it's kind of this beautiful thing that started this wonderful journey of me drawing comics, something that I never had done before. And I just love that I get to redraw it again. I have this time to do that, and I'm just gonna really put my all into it. And I'm really excited to share that with everybody and just share this new experience of going back and doing something again. So I'll see you then.